morning. We're getting a tiny bit of rain. It's going to stop in a few minutes, but we did get some trees from fast growing trees, so I just wanted to open those up really quickly. I'm not going to plant them yet, but I'll move them out into the rain to get a nice watering in real quick. Magnolia. The southern, so this is a southern magnolia. Dogwood. I got a dogwood. Pink flowering dogwood. This one is my Eastern Redbud. Okay, I'm unboxed and out there in the rain. This first one is a pink flowering dogwood. I'll get a photo and pop it up. And I think this was like the 2 to 3 foot height plant. So, you know. The next one is an Eastern Redbud, and I have some that my mom got me. I got 2. One of them's gone, got smashed. It was so small, it was about this big. So I really wanted to start a little bit bigger with one. So this is a good tall Eastern Redbud that's 4 feet tall, you know. I'll pop another picture of what that looks like in its glory on the screen. And then a magnolia, a southern magnolia. This is kind of your traditional magnolia that you see. Has white flowers. It has the bronze color on the back of the leaves. And I want to put that near where the hoop house went in. Just think that'd be a really neat addition there. I know where I'm putting the redbud, not exactly sure where I'm putting the dogwood, but I'll figure it out. I got those unboxed. They're out in the rain. They're going to be getting a little bit of light watering because it's not a very heavy rain right now. It's not going to last very long. But I mean, I'm starting, like, my plant orders that I've made are starting to come. Actually, that one was a very fast delivery. So I guess because of the zone we're in, zone 10A, we're able to start getting deliveries sooner than a lot of other areas. And so this will not be the end of this video today. I'm going to go do something else tomorrow and add it to this video because this is just too short. Like, I noticed my bean poles that I put together, the twine has just twisted itself and it's shortened and it doesn't reach the pegs anymore. So I'm going to remove that twine that came with it and put my own twine on it, so my beans can climb up. Not my beans, snap peas. Snap peas can grow up it. So anyway, that's another day. Today I'm gonna go inside and cook something delicious, I think. Maybe popovers. I just got popover pans, so I'm learning how to make popovers. So anyway, off to indoors for now, but this video will pick up outdoors again soon. All right, they turned out great. Look at these popovers. Look at those. Awesome. Look at that. Yum. It's a little hard to see. I don't know why it got written over there, but this is the popover recipe I used. There's the ingredients. And this is, I think, a critical step. Place the pans into the oven for 2 minutes to preheat, and then you put the mix in. Let's see if I can open one-handed. Woo! Look at that. That's what you want from a popover, is an empty center. They're often used, you put fillings inside of them. So big hole in the center of a popover is what you're looking for. So I figured out what we're gonna do for the second half of this video. We decided to move the hoop house. It blew away in a rainstorm, and we do get some pretty strong winds sometimes, and the way that it was set up was east to west, so it the wind, that's our prevailing wind direction, and it just came right through it and lifted it up like a kite and moved it and rolled it over and smashed all my seedlings. So that was quite heartbreaking. So what we've decided to do is to kind of nest it between an oak tree and behind our warehouse, where hopefully it'll be a little bit more protected and also be a little bit more shade, because I had a thermometer in there and it was getting up to 100 degrees. And that's just a little bit too hot for a hoop house. So then I opened the windows, and then that created the kite effect. When the rain happened, I didn't get out there to shut it back down. So anyway, learning curve. And I also got a bunch of anchors to attach it to the ground. Some that go over the kind of the footing, the bar that's around the bottom, and then some that go on the top straps to really anchor it into our ground. We have sand here, so you put a straight stake in and it comes right out. So we need to have corkscrew type stakes, so that's what I got. So anyway, I'm gonna go back out there, and it's already, the cover is already off the hoop house, so really we just need to kind of move the frame off the spot, move the weed mat where I want the hoop house to be. I need to cut a few limbs off of an oak tree, kind of limb it up a little bit, and then put it all back together. So I'm gonna go get to work on that today. Okay, so instead of having the hoop house here, which I liked the idea of it, I think it's just a little too sunny, and I think I can grow something else here in the sun. We'll leave the compost over there and the cardboard. We lay it out on sheets of plywood underneath and then cover it with tarp, so it kind of protects it a little bit. But so we're going to move this whole contraption into this space here from the arbor back. So I need to limb up this oak a little bit, and then we need to kind of level the ground out a little bit better, and then we can move it over. Like just a little more than my arms. There. And it curves. Good. I'm gonna get a tape measure. Yeah, we noticed there's a big hole here when it rains, so we're kind of trying to level it out.
This is the hole.
Yeah, I see the hole. Well, it's too high over here. Just a note on plastic weed mat. I've used some that's more of like a fabric. I'll show you in a minute. And the weeds and gophers just go right through it. We use cardboard as weed mat, and then it just biodegrades down into the soil, and then we can make another layer of cardboard and wood chips. But this is going to be inside a structure, inside the hoop house. And I think we may get gravel to put in here eventually, but for now, I just do not want the weeds coming up and to have many overlapping layers of cardboard, which is kind of how you have to do the cardboard. You can't leave space between them. They have to overlap each other. I'm more likely to trip on it and get hurt. So we're using this in this case. And if I wanted to like quickly solarize an area, I might use this and then roll it up and throw it away, which I think I'm going to leave it set up over there because it'll kill any weeds that are coming up over there, and then we'll pull it and plant something else. Speaking of weeds, this is I don't even know, maybe a native fescue. Anyway, so many grasses. This one is a much flimsier weed mat that you can get, you know, just at a hardware store. And look at all the holes in it. Look at all the holes. Those are either roots or gophers have come up through all these spots. We have quite a healthy gopher population. And you can see the grasses just root right into this. It's like the perfect rooting medium for it. Here's a good example. So it just roots right into that. It's all happy. Makes a nice rooting medium. So this stuff's a little bit different. The one that I have now, stuff, I gotta cut this out of here.
Okay, check this out, honey. I got things to do. Okay, I got things to do. You see this? This is sweat. Nobody makes me sweat my own sweat. Okay, this is skateboarding essence. It's only supposed to pour when the skating is happening.
Okay, well,
this is yard maintenance.
My
it doesn't fall within the parameters.
Was the hoop house and setting it up, and since our initial setup failed, I consider this to be a part of my present. So there will be no more complaining.
I do too. So, you know. Okay, let's get moving this baby. Have you tied it down yet? This thing? With the clips?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Okay, we are securing this time.
You know, do you think we should have secured somehow the cloth to these? Okay.
There's another set for the cloth. So this goes around the foot pole there, and then this gets screwed into the ground. Oh, whoopsie-doo.
Then maybe move it back and you can just get them ready. And then I'll go
that's what I'm doing. Got it back up, we got it all put back together. It has a bigger pad of the weed mat underneath it this time to kind of maybe keep it a little bit less muddy inside. And we moved the tables back in, and I'm gonna go check on the plants right now. But other than that, I'm calling it a day. And so I will say thank you for joining me, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye-bye. Well, here they are, the plants that were in the hoop house and got, you know, tipped over on their heads and smashed and tipped out of their seed trays. So I have no idea what kind of hollyhocks. These are all mixed up, but I'm surprised that some things are doing okay. They've been just beaten up flipped on their heads, tipped out of their trays, overwatered out here in the wind and the weather. And they are still looking okay predominantly. The celosia may be a little dry, but look at that. I mean, plants are amazing. They're so resilient. And we have random, and then we have all these tons of passion fruits. Anyway, very cool. Plants are resilient. There you go.